You know you're somewhere special when breakfast is served in a yurt. We're at the Balsham Shoot near Cambridge with JP Gaudin, the seated gun. It's owned and run by the Vesti family, and our host today is Eley Vesti.
People always just walk in, especially when it's got this winter cover on, and their first reaction is, oh my gosh, wow. So even if we've had a crummy day with the weather and everyone's soaking wet, we can always end up back here and it's lovely and toasty and cosy and have nice food. A very nice end to the day, regardless of what the weather has brought. We would dub ourselves, if you will, a classic East Anglian partridge shoot. We have a lot of undulation here. A lot of people think that this neck of the woods, because we are quite close to the fens, it's dead flat, but it's actually quite hilly. Really lends itself well to partridge shooting. My favourite kind of shooting to watch more than anything. You get the lovely crosses, you can really get in there. It's not, albeit we do have some drives that have it, it's not all just high belt drives, it's really good sport in my opinion, especially when, on a wild woolly day.
You're having the last day just before Christmas, so we've just got a few of the guns out, as he says, as the birds start flying. And the idea of today is it's a very small day. It's a 150 bird day over 6 guns. We've done it as a small bore day today. So everyone's shooting either a 20 or a 410 or a 28. And all of the shells are Eley. Eley have very kindly sponsored us for the shells for today. So it gives everyone a chance to have a go with some small bores and some different shells that maybe they haven't used before. Luckily, a couple of the kids are off school early, and then we've got another young lady who's never been on a shoot before. So she's here with her grandparents for the first time. She's been pestering them for ever and a day to come. So they've dragged her along today so she can see what it's all about and experience the day as her grandparents do. Yeah, really nice little start. I think everyone is having a baptism of fire. I think they're either loving or loathing 20 bores or 28 gauges or whichever they've been handed today. Making that jump from a 12 to a 20 is always a really difficult thing to do anyway. But, what are we down? 7, 8 cartridges for 3 birds. And that was selected the birds as well, because, we're on a small day. We don't need to shoot everything. It's not about that. Everything's going back into the food chain anyway, which is what it's all about. So, yeah, I think a nice little start to the day.
On to drive 2, and JP's neighbouring gun, Matt, is on the end of the line with a young helper, Harley, acting as loader and retriever.
Shooting 20 bore, which is my first ever time shooting a 20 bore. So it's been a bit of a baptism of fire. I've got my little loader here. He's been fantastic. And so is his brother. So it's you and your brother today, isn't it? Top team. This is one of John's guns. It's a Browning Ultra XS. Oh. Nice gun. It's got a bit of history. His brother was spent some time in jail, so I was expecting to come out sawn off. But yeah, nice weather, bit of wind. Hopefully we'll get some good birds today. One bird, but unfortunately just had a bad peg. But you win some, you lose some, as they say.
Next drive, Harley is loading for JP, who's sticking with his 20 bore for now, though he's planning to give the 410 a go later.
So, Harley's often loaded for me, haven't you? And he's a great to get young blood into the sport, as that's what we're all trying to do. And pretty good, aren't you? Get on the 410 every now and again. Come pigeon shooting with me and your dad, don't you? So, yeah, see what he's like as a loader. Yeah? Good. Yeah, I think the wind's playing tricks on us today, so we were facing the sun as well. And to be fair, I was spending more time watching how everyone else was shooting, and we were chatting, weren't we? We weren't concentrating, were we? No, definitely not. We were having a bit of a boys' chat, weren't we? Yeah. But yeah, we took, I think we took 20 bores, 28 gram 5 Zenith cartridge, doing great jobs when, there's nothing getting through that shouldn't get through, let's put it like that. It's only getting through if we miss, and we did miss a few on that one. 410 next drive. What do you reckon? 410? 410.
After a brief stop for 11s, JP swaps his 20 bore for the 410.
So we've got some little 12.5 gram 5 shots, some Eley Fourlongs. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we can shoot anything with a 410? Yeah? We shoot the pigeons with them, don't we? Yeah, we'll be all right. We're on the 410 today. Drive 4 here at Balsham. We used the little 410, and what did we shoot? We had a pheasant,
Pheasant,
2 partridge, 3 partridge,
4 partridge.
4 partridge. You heard it from him himself. Absolutely great. We've had a lovely, lovely little time on this 410. So yeah, really pleased with that.
It's on to the final drive, and Emily has kept the best until last. JP switches back to the 20 bore. Harley has deserted him, so he'll be kept busy loading for himself on this one.
Absolutely phenomenal. Dozen, 15 birds off there at least. You know, the topography in East Anglia is not North Wales. So, you know, we are at the bottom of a small, you wouldn't even call it a valley, it's like the start of a hill, and the gradient of the hill is nothing compared to what you're going to see in sort of Wales and Devon and Yorkshire. But do you know what? Some of the birds that have come off here today are just as good, just as sporting. And hand on heart, I think it's nice to have a variance of, you know, all the different types of shoots, all the different parts of the country. You know, some are known for this, some are known for that, and that's what it's all about. And then to top that with a small bore day, 20s, 28s and 410s. You know, we just did the last drive with a 410. We did come back to the 20 now, but on the last drive, which was, you know, in a ploughed field with trees in front of us, about 80 yards away, trees at about 25, 30 metres, we still pulled down four partridge and a pheasant with a 410 with 12 gram 9 shot. You know, I think it's pretty obvious that, you know, you don't need to be out there shooting 36 gram 3s at birds like this. You can quite easily get away with a 12 gram 9 as long as you put it in the right place. And, you know, and in doing so, have a great time doing it.
You can follow JP on Instagram and find the Balsham Shoot on Guns on Pegs, links below. For details about Eley Hawk cartridges, including small bores, go to eleyhawklimited.com.